welcome to another lawn trimmings video. It's been so long and I've so missed doing these and I've missed you guys. I wanted to say thank you so much for all of your support during CHA. We're so excited about our new retail stores. We've put up a list of everybody coming soon. If you don't see your local store on the list, it's up on the blog and also on our site, then make sure to let them know about us, and we would love to get lawnfawn in your hometown. So hopefully you'll go check that out. Also check out on the blog the amazing design teen samples of this new set that we're showcasing today called Lunar Lights. And this is a set based off of Chinese New Year. It's inspired by Chinese New Year, but it's a set that can be used for just any occasion. So you could do the lanterns like party lanterns, or you can do them with an Asian flair. That's the name Lunar Lights because Chinese New Year is often called Lunar New Year. And that was February 3rd, so we just had to do a little mini release in February of this set because we wanted you guys to see it. So right here I'm stamping this really fun curved line that comes in the set that you could hang your lanterns off. And I'm going to show you all the really fun things that you could do with this later. We have a little bow in the set. You guys know we love bows. We put bows in a lot of sets. So this is kind of a fun little end capper that you can do to your string here. So I just wanted to show you that. I just think it's so sweet, just to have two little bows on the end. Obviously you don't have to do this. You could put gems or brads or just leave them as it is, but those are really fun. So just wanted to show you that. And then I wanted to show you how I hang the little lanterns. We have 4 different kinds of tiny lanterns that I just love. So I used 2 different kinds here in my sample today. So I'm going to show you how I did those. And what I did was I pre-cut and I colored with Copics. These are so fun to color with Copics because you can really get this fun look of kind of almost like they're glowing with your shading. And you could do this with just 2 markers. It's really easy and fun. So anyways, I cut those out already and I wanted to show you a fun way to add dimension to your project with the stamp. So right now I'm stamping and I'm using the little hook and I'm putting it right over the line there. So you can see that there. And actually, and then what I'm going to do is alternate in between these 2 different kinds of lanterns. So I'm going to do this one. We can use some foam dots and have our lantern stick right up, and that way you don't have to worry about trying to cut out the little hook, and it really does look like it's hanging off the little string. So just as an example, there's one right there. This time we're going to take a curved stamp and straighten it. So you can kind of take it and straighten it out. And this is going to be a really cool string to hang a lantern off of. So I'm going to stamp one of our other lanterns. We have 3 large size lanterns, which are really fun. And I'm going to do this, this square one here. So I'm just going to ink it up. And I love this square lantern. It reminds me of this one lantern they have at IKEA that I really like. So I always think of that when I look at this one. And it's kind of got a fun modern feel to it. So you can see that stamp there. And then we could take our straight line, ink that up, and line that up right on our lantern. Just like that. One really great thing is you can have the lanterns be just plain on a card and it would look beautiful, but you can also use Copics, which is really fun, and I'll just show you a little bit here. I'm going to do this one in kind of a yellow orange. I'm going to do super fast Copic coloring. Another thing that's really fun to do with these is to paper piece. And I have a beautiful sheet of Studio Calico paper. This is the brand new, this is Best in Show from the State Fair. And I'm going to use this pattern here. And this is a great way to use up all those scraps of paper that you have, is with these lanterns. It would be really fun. I'm going to pick where, you know, I want to include the blue and the orange of this beautiful Studio Calico pattern. So I'm going to stamp it right on there. I'm going to cut off the hook. So just cut around this part like this. Now we have our cutout piece. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. We have our cutout paper piece lantern. Isn't that amazing? I wish this was real and I could hang it in my house because I just adore these colors. So then what you could do on your card, which we're just going to pretend that this is our card here, is you could take this, the round lantern, and stamp it again. Just like this. And then what would be really fun is to add the tassels, that Asian flair I was talking about. We have 3 different kinds of tassels. But these tassels are super fun, and you could use them for all different things, but they look really great hung off these lanterns. And put that down and line it up right. Make sure I'm lining up that hook right there. So we have that perfect lantern there. And then another cool thing that we have here is we've included a shorter line in the set too. And what this one can be is kind of a shorter way to hang, so you don't have to hang it with the long one. If you wanted just a straight shorter one, you could do that. So what you do is just kind of line that up right with the lantern. And you have a hanging lantern right there. You could put a brad there, a bow, or you could even hang it off the curved line that we had in the beginning up here. So, which would be really cool, is to have like 2 or 3 big lanterns hanging off that curved line. So there's that. Something else I wanted to show you was we have 2 sentiments in this, and one of them is happy wishes. And I just love this sentiment because it's a kind of an all-around sentiment. You can use it for so many different things. So there's so many occasions. I wanted to think of a sentiment that could work. We wanted to have one that could work for almost anything you could think of, and happy wishes works for a lot of different occasions, which is really fun. So I wanted to show you one more thing that you could do. You can actually take the curved line, or you could even make it straight like we did before, and you could keep continuing to do it. And this would be perfect for a long card or a scrapbook layout, because you could keep going across your page. So all I did was put a little gem in between, and if you colored these in with Copics or paper piece them, it would look beautiful. And I also just put the little bows on the end as little end caps. So that could be a really sweet thing. You could also use the larger lanterns on a layout, which would be really fun, or like on a long card where you need kind of that bigger look. One last thing I wanted to show you is I'd shown you the tassels before. I want to show you that we actually do have a little mini tassel. It's so tiny, it's so cute, and it actually fits perfectly on these lanterns. So if you would like to give these lanterns that Asian flair, you can add this mini tassel to them, which looks really, really pretty. I just love that look. So that's just really fun. And one last thing I wanted to show you, which I'll just show you on the back of this paper, is how fun, we have these shine lines, is what I call them, kind of light lines that you can use on your lantern. So here's an example where you could stamp this lantern here. We can stamp this nice little hanger here, this line one. And then what you can do is you could actually stamp these shine lines on either side. You could stamp them above. There's so many things that you could do with these different ones on the different lanterns. But what I would do is I would do it in a nice yellow. So I'm going to use scattered straw, just to have that kind of distressed ink look and the light look. So you can see how pretty that is. And how really it can give like a really big shine on a card, and it kind of gives a different look to the card again. So there's so many different things that you could do with this set. I can't wait to see what you guys do with it. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting us during CHA. Make sure you go to the blog. There's a bunch of chances to win, and you have to see the design team samples and take a look at all of our new retail stores. And thank you so much. Have an amazing day. Bye.